Hi, I'm Valerie Milano with the Hollywood Times and Aspiring Magazine, and we're on our way to Bottle Rock in Napa Valley with a true music legend, Robert Kool Bell of Kool and the Gang, the group behind some of the most iconic songs and music history. Welcome to the show.
Well, I'm happy to be here. Happy to see you again, Val.
Thank you. You too, Cool. You performed all over the world. What makes Bottle Rock Napa Valley stand out for you, especially with its mix of music and food and wine culture?
Well, BottleRock, my agent's been trying to get BottleRock for a while, and it finally came to the party. It came to the party because I have a champagne called the Kool Champagne. I also have a coconut water called Kool King Coconut Water. So it's time to rock in the bottle. I'm on my way to BottleRock.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Thank you. As I said, we previously spoke with you at the Hollywood Times about your incredible legacy. What are you excited most creatively right now? Obviously, your libations, right?
Right? Well, what's
Okay.
going on right now is that a couple things. We're planning for America's 250-year celebration of the United States of America on July 3rd. My first album came out July 3rd, 1969. So that's like 57 years celebrating in DC. And we're going to be with my good friends, group Chicago. We're going to rock it.
Yes, love it. And when you think back to starting in Jersey City with your brother and friends, what do you think was the it factor that made Kool and the Gang last when so many groups didn't?
Well, we started young. I was only 14 years old. And we had different name changes. We started off as the Jazzy Acts, the Soul Town Band, Kool and the Flame. We changed that because of James Brown, the famous Flame. Then Kool and the Gang in 1969. And it was like, new to us. We were young and having fun and learning about the record business. And our first single made top 40 Billboard. That's when we changed the name to Kool and the Gang, and that's what we celebrated in Washington on the Washington Days coming up. So, and then we're moving on throughout the funky stuff, Jungle Boogie, Hollywood Swing, Summer Madness. Ask Will Smith about Summer Madness because he sampled that with Summertime. Okay, he went on, went double platinum, and became a movie star. I mean, he was just in television before, but that kind of launched him. And then Open Sesame. Saturday Night Fever, Devoted on the dance floor doing his thing. That was one of the largest selling albums, over 20 million, until he's out again. Thriller, Michael Jackson. He came in and did 30 million. So that was great.
You have been sampled by artists across generations. Yes, you have. Um, for fans seeing you live at Bottle Rock, what makes Kool and the Gang performance today different from early touring days, or does it make it any different?
Well, I have to say that back during the day, we called ourselves the Magnificent Seven. And I lost all six of my members. I'm the last one standing. JT was with us for 10 years. Okay, so at Bottle Rock, the type of hits that we had and we have, and depending on how much time we're going to have, we usually travel with a full production. I still have to see if we're going to, I got so many groups, I don't know if we can put our full production up or not. But anyway we do it, we're here to rock the bottle. I hope you guys buy some of my champagne, and the Kool Champagne, and my coconut water.
Okay. I can't wait to try it and find it and all that. So I read something that you've expanded into Look Cool Champagne, and that's what you're talking about. And being here in Napa, how does that culture of celebration connect to your music and your brand? What brought you into that realm of champagne making?
Well, I mean, it's Bottle Rock. We started almost 10 to 15 years ago. I was touring in France, and we had 20 sold-out shows. And the promoter came to me and said, listen, we're doing a champagne with the late Barry White lookalike on one of the Bee Gees. Would you like to also sell champagne on this sold out tour that you got? I said, no, not really, because my fans are going to want T-shirts. They're going to want caps. They're going to want pictures. But I said, but you know what? I'd like to get on the shelves. I'd like to come up with my own champagne, get on the shelf. He said, what? You know what that's about? I said, yeah, that's what I want to do. He said, good luck. We came up with the name of the Kool Champagne. We came up with the vineyards in northern France, up in Ypernay, with the Berthelot family, and we created La Kool Champagne. And I liked that I was able to do La Kool because that's kind of got that little French vibe to it. And now it's just like when Eddie Murphy came with the movie Come to America, La Kool came to America. We're on cruise ships, we're doing a whole lot of different things, and we're very happy about what we have right now.
That's
Especially
fantastic.
BottleRock.
Yeah. So I'm going to switch gears just for a second. Through the Kool Kids Foundation, you're giving back through music education. What impact do you hope that leaves for future generations?
Well, my wife, who passed several years ago, she came up with the idea about the Kool Kids Foundation and about putting music back into the schools. I said, well, when we were coming up, there was music in schools, music classes. You can take instruments home. I took the violin home, the cello, the mellophone. I didn't end up playing any of those, but I ended up playing the bass guitar. So I came up with this idea called "It's Cool to Stay in School," and we did 48 shows, with Cherry Coke. And then when we arrived in Oklahoma, these kids came up to us at the meet and greets. Said, "Listen, we're doing good in school and everything, but we want to sing something for you." I said, "Okay." They sang 3 a cappella songs, and I said, "You guys are great." My cousin was a manager at that road manager at the time. My other cousin was producing records in New York. We sent them to New York. That group became Color Me Bad.
Hey,
Color Me Bad. And the
uh,
reason why it's called Color Me Bad, because we didn't really have a name, because we had Spanish guy, black guy, 2 white guys. He said, let the people make the decision. Just call them Color Me Bad. And you know what happened after that.
that's right.
But we're on 8th this year, and we're putting money for bands that's in school or what have you. And we love what we're doing. My son, Muhammad Hakim, and then we have a gentleman, Mark Colbert. They're the ones that's running it, and we are enjoying it.
Love it. I love it. Well, we're going to start winding it down. But after everything you've accomplished, what still drives you, Kool, to get on stage and perform?
Well, my fans, the people, the audience, after so many years, to get back out there and do what we do. Now, when COVID was around, we didn't perform. Nothing was going on for 2 years. We had friends all over the world. We did a little Zoom with my cousin and I, like we're doing now, but there was nothing going on. And so finally, we did our first tour after COVID, and the album, People Just Want to Have Fun. That was the album we came out with, and Mr. George Brown, the late George Brown. And they were so happy to see us, and we were so happy to see them, making people happy again. Like celebrate good times, come on. Or celebrate life and have a good time, come on.
Love it. Love it. Cool. Well, I can't wait to see you again in Napa Valley. From timeless hits to unforgettable live performances, it's always time for you, always time for Kool. It's a celebration with Kool and the Gang, reporting from Bottle Rock, Napa Valley, not Napa Valerie, but close. I am Valerie Milano from the Hollywood Times, an aspiring magazine, and I can't wait to party with you and have your champagne and have your music and have some fun. So thank you so much for joining us.
All I can say, we're on our way to Napa. Bottle gonna rock. We're gonna celebrate good times. Come on.
Ah, thank you so much again for your time and all your love and creativity.
Thank you.
All right. Safe travels.
All right.
Bye-bye.